Good evening. It is Sunday, December 14th, 2025, and it's time for Danimal Stories. Sponsored as always by Smiling Dan 2. He's in the stream. Please fan him up. Animal story number 240, Ham on the Lamb. This duck, named after dinner, won't stop wandering off. Here's the story. Ham makes friends with local children and terrorizes neighborhood cats. A fashionable fowl with an insatiable wanderlust has become a local sensation in the British town of Chorley. Ham the duck has a habit of breaking free from his enclosure and having misadventures all over town, his owner, Charlotte Taylor, told talk show host Neil Casal. This despite the fact that she secures him away in his pen every evening. "I don't know if you've heard of Houdini over in Canada," she said, referring to the famous American escape artist. "Well, we call him Hamdini. How he gets out, we will never know. But he just manages." Taylor said she adopted Ham along with his sister from a farm in 2018. She was there to pick up some rabbits, which she breeds, when she fell head over heels for the pair of Indian runner ducklings. The farm's owner told her the baby birds could one day end up on someone's plate, so Taylor decided to spare them that grisly fate and make them pets instead. "She was having me on it. It was a joke," Taylor said. "She just knew I'd just end up taking these ducks on." At first, Taylor says she was going to name the pair Cat and Dog, but instead she decided to call them Ham and Pea, inspired by her dinner plans that night. This led to some confusion that evening, she said, when she informed her children that she was making ham and pea soup, and subsequently had to explain that she was not referring to their new feathered friends. For the first couple of years of his life, Ham was content to be a homebody with his sister, Taylor said. But something changed when Pea died in December of 2021. That's when he started making his great escapes. "We think he was looking for Pea originally," she said, "and then he started to get the attention of the locals. And there's nothing Ham loves more than attention, except perhaps for Rice Krispies. It's his favorite treat, and there's nothing wrong with a treat every now and then, is there?" Taylor asked. Ham has become something of a regular in the neighborhood. He befriends the local children and has made a sport of chasing the neighborhood cats. He'll waddle straight into people's houses if they open the door for him, and charms onlookers with his collection of jaunty scarves, hand-knit for him by Taylor's mother. He doesn't wander too far, but there's plenty to get up to the neighborhood, which includes a pharmacy, a nursery, and a pub. He's trying to get into the nursery because he loves the children. He tried to get into the pharmacy when people have gone in for prescription, Taylor said. And he's tried to get into the pub for an ice-cold pint, I think. He's naughty. Despite his gallivanting, he rarely is missing for long, she said. Often he returns on his own. Other times she'll crack open her window and shout, "Ham!" until the little critter quacks back. If all else fails, she says a Facebook post will usually lead to his safe return. "I think he just quite enjoys being social," she said. "Obviously, he spends a lot of time with us, but sometimes you like to see your friends as well as your family, don't you? So I think that's what he's doing." She's thought about putting up a camera to see how he gets free, or perhaps attaching a tracker to him. But she's hesitant to put a complete stop to his hijinks. "He once stayed in for about a week and a half, and honestly, he was so miserable," she said. "Then, when he finally escaped, he came back happy as anything. Not to mention, the waterfowl's wanderings have him somewhat famous. He has his own TikTok account, and he's recently traveled all the way to London to make his first TV news appearance. He loved all the attention and all the cuddles, and they brought him a box of Rice Krispies. He's quite the celebrity down there in London." There are pictures. Here is Ham with one of his scarves, knit by Taylor's mother. Holy moly. Pictures from before his companion P passed away. There are two pictures of the two of them together. Aww. And we have one of Ham making his escape from the yard. Or is that coming back in? I'm not quite sure. But that is Danimal Stories for Sunday, December 14th, 2025. Sponsored as always by Smiling Dan 2. Fan him up if he's in the stream right now. And we're going to be back to the best music on You Now in just a minute.